because you've been trained to observe. And of course you want to observe. You have really good observational senses. You see with your eyes and hear with your ears. And we get it, that what's out there, what's happening, what you're hearing, what you're seeing, what you're observing in this real life manifestational world that you live in. We understand why it has your attention. But what we want to awaken within you today is a realization that anything that has your attention, that in the moment of the attention you feel bad, means you're defying who you really are and what you really want. Period. End of subject. It doesn't matter how bad it is. It doesn't matter how right you are. You are sacrificing your alignment to everything that you want. In short, you just cannot get there from there. You can add to the abundance of what you're asking for. We'll give you that. In other words, the more you poke around in the unwanted, the more rockets you launch. But so often our beautiful, blessed, physical human friends make an art of resistance. And we want you to make an art out of allowing. We want you to allow yourself to be a vibrational match to what you've become. So if someone is disingenuous, if someone cheats you, if someone defies you in some way, if someone disregards your value, if someone takes advantage of you, if someone cheats you or steals from you or misrepresents you, and you observe it, in all of that observing of all of those things that you do not want, that no one would want, there are laws about it, in all of that, you're launching rocket, 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 rocket. And do you know what happens when you launch a rocket of desire? Well, let's start before that. Do you know why you launch a rocket of desire? Because in this vibrational universe, there are always two sides to every wave. In other words, you can't know what you don't want without what you do want being an equivalent bounce to that. So the other side of that wave emanates from you. And who you really are, the inner being of you, the source of you, the soul of you, takes that bounce and becomes immediately, present tense, the vibrational equivalent of what you've asked for. So to say it perfectly accurately, the you that was you before you were born and the you that is you even though you're in this physical body, this non-physical spiritual soul source you, took the bounce and became more than you were before you had that negative experience. In other words, your negative experience caused you to ask and therefore expand. And the larger part of you did, real time, right now. But so often in your human form, because you've been trained by what you've observed others doing, to now need to justify why you feel so bad. And it's such an interesting thing. The only reason you feel bad is because you expanded and you didn't go with the expansion. That's the only reason you ever feel bad is because you are separating to some degree you from you. So it's quite an interesting cycle that life caused you to expand and you didn't go immediately only because you're not practiced at it. Your inner being is. It goes every time. But you didn't go with the expansion, and because you didn't go with the expansion, you feel bad, and then you think you feel bad because of the injustice that you're poking at. Isn't that interesting? A woman said, my lover left and now I'm sad. And we said, no, you're not. She said, no, really, my lover left and now I'm sad. And we said, no, you're not. She said, Abraham, what's wrong with you? My lover was here and I wasn't sad. And then my lover left and now I'm sad. I'm sad because my lover left. And we said, that isn't why you're sad. Your interaction with that lover caused you to create a much better relationship. And that person walking away to you represents this better relationship that you want. But the reason you feel bad is because you're focusing on the opposite of what you want, of what you've created. Well, she didn't get it. And we understand why you don't get it immediately, because most of you really relate the negative thing that you're observing as the reason that you feel bad, and we'll give it to you. Of course, it was the catalyst that caused you to expand, but it is always 100% of the time you not keeping up with the expansion that causes you to feel bad. Esther said, ooh, that made me so mad. And we say, no, it didn't. That caused you to expand. You didn't go, and that's why you feel anger. That caused you to expand, and you didn't go, and that's why you feel angry. You see? And when you get that, you take your control back, because as long as you're mad at that one or that one or that one or that one, or disappointed over that or that or that, over which you have no control, then you're in deep doo-doo. Because there's so much stuff that's out there that is giving you the benefit of expansion, that if you don't take control of the way you feel, by understanding that you can feel good in any moment, that you are not offering resistance to who you are. Let's say it really clearly. Every time you feel bad, and every sickness that exists, every time you feel bad, no exception, 100% of the time, it's because you are offering a vibration because of what you're focused upon right now that doesn't match the vibration of who you really are. You are defying the spirit of your being. And when you defy the spirit of your being, you feel resistance. It's just that simple. And we know, it's sort of hard to hear, because that person was really rotten. That was really a terrible thing that happened. That shouldn't have happened, and they should behave better. We know why you think that. But if your alignment with who you are is dependent upon anything other than the two relational aspects of you, then you have no control. And you do have control, you see. Not one of you said, I'll go forth into a physical body. I'll live long enough that I'll figure out what's right and what's wrong. And then I will look for others to join me in forces in order to enforce the rightness of our time. Humans keep trying to do that, but how's it working out? In other words, because have you ever had anyone come to you with any sort of force? Don't you defend yourself? Have you ever had anyone come to you with some sort of a verbal argument? Don't you defend yourself? Don't you just get sure of your position as they get sure of their position? Does any good ever come of it? Do you ever resolve a fist fight? Do you ever resolve, oh, well, the one that gets beaten to a pulp the fastest is figured the loser, and the one that can drag himself off under his own power is assigned the winner? But really? Really, did anybody win? Did any good really come out of it? So what we're encouraging is that early on you draw back your action of resistance, and you draw back your words of resistance. And today we're going to talk all day about drawing back your thoughts of resistance, because that's where this process of creation takes place. You are the creator of you. You are the creator of the financial you. You are the creator of the vital, physical, good feeling you. You are the creator of the intellectual you. You are the creator of the you in your dwelling. You are the creator of you in every aspect of your life experience. You are the creator of you. And what we want to impart to you in a way that you can really hear it from us is that there is a vibrational version of all of that that is so vivid and so available to us to see and for you to feel, that if we can convince you of the reality of this vibrational reality, if we can convince you of the realness of this vortex of creation that you've been contributing to before your birth and every day since, if we can help you to understand that before everything that you see that manifests, there is a vibrational version of it brewing. If we can convince you that this vortex of creation contains the vibrational now. You know why you feel negative emotion? Because you are now something more than you're letting yourself be. Your emotions are giving you real-time feedback about how well you're keeping up with you. So often you look at what's manifested in your experience and you say, well, this is present tense. This is the now reality. And we say anything that's manifested, we love you very much, is old news. Anything that's manifested is something that's been in the vibrational escrow for a long time, and the only reasons it's manifested is because you've found a way to become a vibrational match to it. What you expect manifests. And what we want to call your attention to is that in this vortex of creation, in this real-time, present tense, now reality, spirituality, reality, source, God, God force, reality, in this reality that you have created, in this reality that is now, is you. In this reality that is now is the larger part of you. And your emotions all day, every day, let you know how in tune with you really are. And the rottener you feel, the more out of whack you are, the more thrilled you feel, the more in alignment you are. Everything that you or anyone else feels ever is about one thing and one thing only: your vibrational relationship with the spirit within you, your vibrational relationship with the soul source of that which is you.